Okay, good evening, good Friday. How about happy Friday to you guys? All right, so we're gonna have some cocktail caviar, a little sangria. Got this from Costco. It's pretty decent stuff. I'm digging it, but to make it more fun, we're gonna throw some cocktail caviar in there. This stuff is amazing. It's fun. It's got little balls, kind of like those boba teas you guys have, right? So for you and for me. All right, and we'll just toss this in. I think this flavor is called champagne, which makes it delicious with this sangria. Anyways, cheers. I always love a good sangria. It's pretty bubbly there, huh? Okay, and we'll throw this in there. All right, tonight we're gonna make some curry. So this is kind of a take on Chef Ramsay's curry that he made in 10 minutes. Mine is gonna be a little bit more 10 minutes, but kind of got the same ingredients and we should be okay. All right, cheers. Thanks, Noriko.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's get started. Delicious. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna make some slices on this onion. So I want thin slices so we can toss these on top of the curry once we're finished. So let me get this onion sliced up for us real quick. And also, we're also gonna slice up very thin some peppers. I'm digging peppers because they always help spice up the curry. This curry is kind of spicy already to begin with, and I've got the paste already made, so we'll show you how that goes. All right, just take out the outer layers here, and we're gonna make these very thin slices with quick adjustment on this food processor here. All right, let's make sure these are thin. That's like a French fry slice. We wanna go paper thin. All right, because we're gonna put these in some vinegar and throw them onto our curry when we're done. All right, so right here. All right, thank you very much for coming. Here we go. That guy goes in there, and this guy goes right there too. Here we go. Okay, fantastic. We're done. That was quick, right? Okay. Now we're also going to throw these, actually we're going to separate them out. So let me get this out. All right. Let's get these guys in here. Fantastic. Nice and thin. They also add some texture to your curry too, if you want to throw it on top without putting them in vinegar or making them into pickles. So that's fun too. All right, so for the rest of the stuff, I'm going to leave these guys in here because I really do want to use them again inside the curry. So I really don't care how they come, but we're going to put them, again, thin slice. We're going to throw the jalapenos in here and chili peppers, and get them very, very thin so they kind of melt. Let's get these ends removed here, right there, and we'll put them right here. These are jalapenos, and these are some serranos right here. Thank you. And here, here, and here. All right, let's go. All right, so let's throw these in here, make some thin slices, get this guy rolling. Here we go. And there, and there, and there. Thank you very much for coming. All right, next is that guy, and next is this guy. Okay, fantastic. We're done. So I'm going to throw these into a bowl so that we have them for later. And we got some extra slices here. All right, and some extra slices here too. All right, hold on. That wasn't so great. Okay, it's okay. Take these out. Do not touch your face after making these or touching them with your hands because you are going to die. So we're going to take these guys out and throw them in here. All right. So now the fun starts. Okay. And you can go there, and I'm going to throw this in here, so we're going to be done. All right? One more thing I want to make, actually, is I'm going to cube this apple, and this food processor has a pretty cool feature for cubing. So we'll get rid of that guy in the middle. We'll put a new guy in the middle. Ouch. This guy, right here. Sorry for the banging around. This will be a spoon that turns everything around and make sure everything is rotating. This is our dicer. So we're going to dice, kind of like a salsa. And then this will be our slicer for the dicer. So there you go. That's that. All right. And let's just cut this apple into a couple pieces here so we get the middle out. Just going to cut it straight down and straight down. Thank you. And also straight down and straight down. Okay? Perfect. All right. So what we're going to do is get this guy loaded up like this and like this. We should be good to go. Alright, so here we go. And we've got a diced apple. It's that easy. We also have an apple slice that's been marinating in jalapeno juice, but that's good to go. I'm going to push through these apple bits here because we don't want to waste anything here. Hang on, come again, everybody. Thank you very much for coming. All right, let's go. One more sec. Let's get this guy in there too. That was a Granny Smith apple. I love Granny Smith. They're sour as hell, but they're delicious. There you go. Okay, so what we're going to do now is apple's going to come in last. Let's get our potato started. All right, and this is all we need. Thank you, Mr. Apple, for coming to our party. There you go. Okay, and right about there. Okay, the rest of this guy can go away. All right, so one more thing, we'll get these garlics ready. So I'm gonna throw some garlics in here in a second. And then all we gotta do is smash these guys down. We don't need to get too crazy about peeling them because we're gonna grate them in there. That's gonna be fantastic. Come here, guys. Thank you. Okay. Maybe I didn't grate enough. Let's see. I think we're okay. Yep, that'll work. Okay, let me take the top off this guy. He's not working with me. There, he's clean now. Okay, there we go. And these guys should peel pretty easy. Okay. So now I'm hoping it's going to take 10 minutes to make this thing, and we'll be happy as hell when we're done. All right. This is turmeric, actual turmeric. It's already in the sauce, but I have some extra, so we're going to grate that in there. And this is a nub of ginger. We're going to put the ginger in there as well. So let's go, guys. Let's go this side. All right. So to get things started, we're going to start frying some of this paste. Let me get these guys over here too. Are we happy here, guys? Everybody's happy? You guys can stay right there with those guys. All right, here we go. All right, so to get things started, let's put this on to high. I want to get these potatoes going. I'm going to get them a golden brown, and I'm going to get this guy going for our paste. All right, so let's get some olive oil in here. Normally I do this with butter, but our house was just fumigated, so I got no butter left. So I got to get some butter. But anyway, we'll get some oil in here and some oil in here. Okay, about 2 tablespoons in each of those guys. So what I'm going to do here, get this really hot, throw some salt in here. I want those potatoes to get nice and salty. And hopefully, if everything turns out right, we'll also be making some bread. So let's get these guys in here and get them started. Thanks for coming to our party, gentlemen. Okay, that's these guys. I'm going to take these guys once these guys are done. I'm going to take them out. I'm going to start fresh with this butternut squash right here, which I grated earlier, along with red onion right here, okay, and along with our apple and our potatoes. All right, but let's get these guys started and going. This is a red curry paste. So I'm going to get this started in here, frying up, and once we get that going, we're going to add some coconut milk, and everything will be fine and dandy. Give it a second to get started here. Let's move this guy. I hope we're on high. I think we're on high. Okay. I just want to get these guys a slight skin, or like a little bit of toastiness to the outside, and the inside will be tender once we start cooking the rest of this curry. Sorry I don't have a gas stove. This would go a lot faster if it was a gas stove. So I've seen a lot of other shows where they're using this paste with a coconut milk, and they're actually frying it in coconut milk, which is kind of weird to me. So I'm just using the standard recipe. We're going to fry this in oil. You can use butter, whatever preference you have for whatever oil you have. Okay, and once this gets hot, you'll hear it sizzling. And one thing, I used to make butter chicken from scratch, and the one thing that I've been told was activate your ingredients. So activating your ingredients, what the hell does that mean? Well, for instance, if you make your own garam masala, you activate it in oil. What you do is you fry it up real quick, and the scents are released, essentially. Turns out really good. Okay, you can hear things sizzling now. We're good. All right, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. I just want to put a coat on these potatoes, and that's it. I won't take them out as soon as we're done with that. This paste is absorbing this oil, which means it's getting done too. All right. So we don't care about mixing or cross-contaminating because right now we're going to mix all these guys together. All right? So again, I just want a small coat on these guys. Nothing big. And as soon as I get a small coating on these guys, or a light coat, we'll get them out of here. Okay. So this is toasting up nicely as well. All right. This is great. Okay. Let's rotate. I don't want these guys to stick at all. Okay. That's decent. And again, like I said, I just want a light coat of oil on these guys so I can get them started cooking. Because we're going to cook them in some in this mix in a second. All right, let's get these guys out of here. Okay? Thank you for coming to our party. Here we go. Okay, come on, guys. Thank you. Let's switch these guys out this way. Maybe this will get more stuff in there. There you go. Much better. Okay. And again, light coat just to get these guys started. Kind of like French fries, okay? All right. Here we go. Okay, so next thing we're going to go is butternut squash. It's butternut squash season, guys. So everybody's got pumpkins, some kind of acorn pumpkins, acorn squashes, whatever kind of squash you can find. I grated mine, just like Ramsay said to do. So grating it gives it a nice fine texture, and it kind of dissolves the whole thing inside your food. So we're going to create a paste essentially on this side as well to mix this paste into, okay? So there we go. Come on, get out. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, here we go. So we still got oil in here. I'm not going to put any more oil in there. That's enough for me, I think. There you go. All right, let's go. This is our butternut squash, okay? What we're going to do is get this a nice fry real quick. There we go. And give it a quick toss in here. Make sure everybody touches something. I think I need some more oil actually, so I'm going to give it a couple tablespoons of butter or some olive oil real quick. Hang on. Right here. This squash is going to absorb a lot of that oil quickly. Okay. I don't want this to stick at all, so I'll just keep moving it around until it starts to get nice fragrance around it. Okay, here we go. Alright. And this paste is usually salty, so I don't add too much salt usually, but we're going to add a pinch of salt here in a second. And I can get this guy going too. We're going to get this guy going with some milk. Okay, so I'm going to lower this guy down. And let's get this guy going here, please, guys. Thank you so much. Okay. So you want to push this out to the sides of the pan so it gets regular heat, okay? We're spreading it out so we can get even heating on there so we can fry it up quickly. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm going to push this to the side because I'm going to get ready for something else in a second here. Okay, make sure this is all toasted up. All right, let's get some coconut milk in here before this guy goes nuts. All right, let's go with this guy first. Okay. All right, watch out, guys. Here we go. And this is just straight up coconut milk. And I'm going to give some water in here too so I can get the rest of this guy going. Thank you. All right. Make sure you shake your coconut milk before using it. Okay. That's one coconut milk right now. And I'm going to lower this down to a simmer. This guy's cooking pretty good, pretty fast. Okay. So what we're going to do now is actually throw the onion in here in the middle, right here. Thank you so much. This is a red onion. I grated that as well. So we're going to get that in here. Man, the smells in here are just amazing. The coconut milk is so money. Delicious. All right. So this will start dissolving. This onions should dissolve pretty quickly in here, okay? And to add some real boost of flavor here, let me get this guy mixed up so it doesn't burn. And simply just removing all the chunks from the paste, essentially just mashing it into the coconut milk. All right. That's great. Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming to our party. Here we go. Let's move this guy around. Okay. So one thing that I really love is turmeric, which is an all Indian food, also most Middle Eastern food, and also ginger. Ginger is amazing. So here we go. We're going to get some, where's that guy? He's right here. Okay, let's get some ginger in here. We're just going to grate. Now, when you put ginger on a cutting board, the cutting board absorbs everything. So if you can, use a microplane and simply put your ginger straight into the food. This way all the juices get in there. And ginger is very fibrous, so doing it this way, I'm getting rid of most of the fibers as well, instead of just cutting it up. And I'm just using a small nub of ginger. Actually, this is a pretty big nub of ginger, but regardless. Okay, and a little bit more. Any big chunks I'm going to take out, okay? If any big chunks get in here, like that guy. All right, hang on. Okay, let's get that in there. Thank you so much for coming. Okay, fantastic. I think that's good enough. That's going to take away a lot of the flavor there. Okay, this is fantastic. All right, knock that in there. Should be okay. Thank you very much for coming. Okay, that's good, guys. Here we go. All right, it's right there. Now, the smells in here are amazing. It's just crazy in here. I'm just going to get a little bit more of this in here. Okay, guys, here we go. And right here. Okay, that's enough. Thank you so much. Here we go. You guys can go over here, please. And now we're going to go for the garlic. Garlic we're going to throw in here, into this guy right here. Boy, a lot of stuff going on here today, huh? Okay, here we go. Use a garlic press so I don't have to mince it. I don't feel like mincing words. Funny? No? Okay, sorry. Alright guys, here we go. Last one. I'm using 2 nubs of garlic. Or 2 cloves rather. Okay, it should be good here. Fantastic. Let me open this up and try to crunch the rest of this guy in there. And we should be okay. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Okay, that's that. Now, what I'm going to do is add some chicken stock and some salt and pepper to this guy, season to taste. Let's put away this guy. Thank you for coming. Here we go. Okay, let's throw some pepper in here, please. Pepper coming right at you, eh? Thank you. Some pepper in here too. Okay, and also some salt. Like I said, I don't want to use too much salt because that paste is pretty salty. Let's go throw a little bit dab in there. Okay. Next thing is some chicken stock in here. Let me get that mashed up in there real quick, real good. Okay, here we go. So this is chicken stock I made the other day. Chicken from Costco, carcasses left over, just throw it in the big pot. Throw maybe an onion in there or some carrots, whatever you have left in the fridge. And that's your stock. Just drain and you have chicken stock. All right, so nothing goes to waste. All right. One thing I forgot was the turmeric. We're gonna get that in there right now. Okay. Let's get that in. Let's go with this guy right here. Right to our ginger grater. Fresh turmeric makes a huge difference. It's an amazing flavor, and your hands will get yellow. I promise you. So one thing I've always told my wife and my mom and whoever else is cooking, try not to overcook your food. Right now this pumpkin was a nice yellow. Now it's become kind of a dull yellow because it's cooking too much, okay? You don't want to cook things too much. You want them to be vibrant so the cells don't break down and release all the vitamins and all the flavors out of them, okay? So anyway, let's get this guy nubbed in here. I'm putting 2 of these guys in here, so that should be plenty. Remember, dry powdered turmeric is going to be much stronger, so you may think that you're putting a lot, but you're really putting quite a little bit. Okay? Thank you, and let's go. Okay, all right, here we go. Let's get that in there, get that fried up. Okay, fantastic. Now that's a nice yellow there, okay? You can see this guy's bubbling, he's ready to go. Okay, just going to give him a quick mix. All right, I'm also going to add some chicken stock to this guy. All right, there we go. And we want this to be a nice paste. We don't want this to be runny. Okay. Okay, it's smelling amazing in here actually. All right, so this is done. So now I can add the potatoes back in here, or the chicken. I got some chicken that I wanted to add in here. So usually what I find with these curries, I just find whatever's in the fridge and I throw it in here. So if I got some spinach left over, I had a Granny Smith apple left over, let's toss that guy in here and start him cooking. Okay? If you got mushrooms, asparagus, okra, you name it, you can throw anything you want in here. Just make it whatever you have. I mean, it's a good way to get rid of all the food in the fridge. And also, you can see I'm kind of scraping the bottom of the pan. I'm getting all that goodness off the bottom and back into this mix. All right. So potatoes we started earlier. We're just going to put those guys back in here too. Okay. Kind of like that. And have them start cooking. I'm going to get rid of these guys. All right. And our soup's doing, our paste is doing great. And last minute, I'm going to throw some peas in there. The chicken's already cooked, so I don't have to worry about cooking the chicken. But let's go ahead and incorporate this inside here. There we go. All right. Let's go here, guys. There we go. How's that? Let's get that over here. Thank you very much. Okay. I'm going to try to get whatever I can in here. Let me get that out of here. Stand by. Right, here we go. Okay. Let's go right-handed. All right, guys. Here we go. And whatever you have left in here, make sure you scrape it all off the bottom. I'm using stainless steel skillets. I'm not using anything with non-stick because I've kind of learned to cook with these things, and I try not to make anything really stick to the bottom. But if it does, just scrape it off. That's all the goodness. You want that flavor inside your soup or inside your curries or whatever you're cooking. Okay, that's good enough. All right, let's toss this back in the mix. Thanks for coming to our party. Here we go. Let's get this guy cleaned up right here. All right. Now, this guy's still on. I'm going to keep him on because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the bread in a second. But we have a delicious, delicious, great smelling curry here. I got apples, potatoes. I started off with a butternut squash, ginger. I'm going to throw some chicken in here right now. And we're also going to throw some hot heat in here with the jalapenos that we sliced up earlier. Okay? But I'm going to put these in last because I don't want them to lose their color. So next I'm going to put some peas in here. This is about 8 ounces of peas. I'm going to put about 5 ounces in right now. Okay? And we'll put those for garnish later. And let's get the chicken involved. Here, Mr. Chicken, come on in there. This is already cooked, so I'm not worried about cooking it. I'm just adding it here for taste. Okay? And we're going to let this guy reduce. So once it reduces to about a quarter less than what it is right now, we'll come back and add some more coconut milk, which is amazing. I love coconut milk. Okay. All right. Almost there. All right. Let this guy simmer. We'll be happy. All right. I'm going to throw one more in there. How's that, guys? Good. In there. Okay, buddy. Go swimming. All right. Put this over here. All right, gentlemen. Okay. Let's get one more coconut milk, and then we'll get that incorporated in there right now. And we should be good to go. Stand by. It's not going to let me have it. Okay, so let's just say this has been cooking for about 5 minutes or so. I really should let this reduce down before I throw this coconut milk in there, but I'm kind of anxious, so I'm going to throw the coconut milk in, and it becomes so creamy. It's just such delicious coconut milk. It's Thai organic from Costco, but it's delicious. Okay, look at this creamy thing. This is absolutely delicious.
Yummy.
It smells great. So, what do you eat with curry? Rice? Yeah, that's what normal people would eat, okay? We're going to do something else. We're going to show you how to make a simple bread. It's stupid simple, and you'll love it. Okay, let me get rid of these guys. Okay, so for the bread, we're going to use whatever you use for flour, the amount of flour, you're going to use the same amount of water and a glob of oil. So I already made this about 15 minutes ago. I'm going to get this guy heated up right here. It's simple. This is a non-stick pan because it's kind of funky to work with flour. Okay, so I'm going to remove these guys and put them over here. Okay, and this is flour I made about an hour ago. So you can see it's kind of relaxed. It's just sitting there like a big ball. Okay, so what people would normally do is roll this out. I'm not going to roll this out because it's too much for me to work with and it's kind of funky. So what I found with this bread, it's very simple. 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of water, plus a little bit of oil, maybe 2 tablespoons of oil. Just keep it on 2s, you're okay. So I'm going to grab a quick cutting board here. Okay, I'm going to dust it up. Right here. All right, let's throw some flour on here. And make sure your hands are floured and not wet. All right. Right here, please, thank you very much. Okay. All right, so grab it. And I would make this into a ball and cut it into 4 pieces, basically. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Okay, let's get this guy in the flour. Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on. And I'm making a mess, I'm sorry, but there's no other way to do this. All right, so anyway, get this into a ball and then cut this up into like 6 pieces or so. So I'm just going to take a chunk of it out right now, okay? Chunk out, roll it up in your flour so it doesn't stick to your hands like it's doing to mine, okay? What you want to do is not roll these out too thin. You want them to be semi-thick, so kind of like a hamburger. I'll show you if I can ever get this stuff off my hands. Okay, hang on. All right, here we go. I need more flour. There we go. Okay. Thank you, thank you. All right, here we go. So, here we go. All right, perfect. That's a good ball. Flatten this out, and you're good to go. Okay? So you're gonna have these little mini cakes of bread, almost like a naan, but not quite. All right. So what's key on this one is we need to throw some oil in here, which I'm gonna do right now. Let me get this stuff off my hands. Okay. Hang on. I'll show you what that looks like. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Oil. There's some oil right here. just enough oil to kind of coat the bottom of the pan. That's about it. About 2 tablespoons again, 1 or 2 tablespoons, doesn't really matter. We're going to throw some salt in here, which is cool because the salt actually gets on top of the dough and it makes an amazing little texture to it. So get some salt going here, please. Okay, like this. Okay, a good amount of salt. So you want the tip, the outside to be salty. So I'm just going to rub this out like this, kind of make it into a flat bread, and we're going to go 90 seconds at a time. Alexa, give me a 90-second timer. And we want this to be on high.
30 seconds, starting now.
And after that, don't touch it. Okay, so I'm going to start making my second one here. Okay?
This might answer your question.
Alexa, stop.
It's about 10:20 and 46 seconds p.m.
Thank you. That was Alexa. Okay, so here's another one.
I don't know that one.
I'm not going to say her name anymore, okay? Because she's crazy.
Here she's crazy for
Oh my goodness, Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Psychopath. Okay, so anyway, that's almost there. Alexa, how much time is left? About 30 seconds, I think. Alexa, how much time is left?
You have 40 seconds left on your 1 minute and 30-second timer.
Thank you. Okay, we'll wait till that guy kind of goes for 1 minute, 30 seconds. We'll make another one here while we're waiting. Come on. Okay. Almost there, guys. Give me some more dough. Okay. Okay, here we go. Almost there. Yeah. I'm going to say 10 seconds left here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. What do you think? 2, 1? You think so? I don't know. Hit it. Not yet? Okay, fine. Not yet? Come on, Alexa, talk to me. She hates me. She really hates me. She tries to screw me up all the time. Okay. Okay, Alexa, stop. I'm just going to turn it over by hand. Alexa, give me another 90-second timer, please. I'm going to throw this guy next to him.
1 minute and 30 seconds, starting now.
Alexa, give me a 3-minute timer.
Second timer, 3 minutes,
And we're just
starting
going to throw this
now.
guy in here.
You
Like
want
that.
to name this timer?
No, thank you. Okay, and you can see this guy's having a good time right here by himself.
Anytime. Literally. Hope you had a good week.
Thank you very much, Alexa. Thank you. She's also co-starring in this video. Okay, here we go. I'm just flatten this guy out. Like I said, normally you'd roll this out. I don't feel like rolling this out. I just want to make like thick little roti cakes or whatever you want to call them. Kind of like naan, but not. Okay, we'll just wait for those guys to get done. That guy's almost done. And actually, I'm just going to go wash my hands real quick so I can get the rest of this stuff done. Okay, please. Okay. Okay, all right, almost there. Okay, perfect. All right, let's take a quick taste of this curry that we made. Let's see what's going on with this guy. Oh, he's nice. He's happy. He's happy. He's very happy. Okay, so to brighten this up and give it some freshness, I'm going to throw in some jalapenos and those diced or those thinly sliced peppers here. This will give it some heat and some delicious texture here. Okay, these are very hot, so I'm not going to add too much. I'm just going to add a few of those guys in there. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Did she listen to me, do you think? I don't know. Anyway, I'm also going to add some spinach. This will go very quickly. Spinach goes extremely fast, okay? This bread is done. Okay, fantastic. I'm just going to leave him to get some browning. I'm going to turn this guy over, okay? And this spinach is going to go very, very fast. Spinach cooks like immediately. So I'll leave less than like 90 seconds to get this guy in there. Now, I'm going to get us a plate and plate up real quick so we can see what the hell we're working with, all right? Okay. Here we go. So we're almost ready here, and almost ready on this one. Okay, here we go. I really want this to reduce down a little bit more. I probably honestly wait another 15 minutes for this guy to reduce, but I just want to serve this and see how it tastes, okay? And get those breads out of there. So hold on, let's get a little scoop of this guy in here. You see the potato chunks, the apple chunks, they're fantastic, okay? And they're consistent because of the size of the food that we made there, okay? So that's that. Hang on a quick second here, just wipe that edge, okay? And we're gonna throw some bread on here, like right here. Perfect, okay? There you go. And, whew, that's hot as hell, okay. Here, this guy's perfect. This guy's really nice and done. All right, so I just also wanna throw some of these. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. I diced some jalapenos earlier and those chilies, and so I'm gonna throw those on there as well. And I'm also gonna throw some onion garnish on there. This was the first thing we sliced up, if you remember. So let's get a great little texture additive to the curry that you're having. Okay, that's it. Simple curry. I don't know, about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Enjoy.